welcome to my Wednesday devotional. As you can see, you can't see me. The reason why I'm staying out of the shot right now is I had my eyes dilated this afternoon. So for my annual eye exam, and I got my teeth situation on Thursday, so I got another big appointment. I'm going to have several of these teeth appointments, but anyway, my eyes are kind of a mess right now, and so I got my sunglasses on and everything. So I just didn't want to subject y'all to that because the theme today is beauty. And how ironic, I'm in a day where it's just not happening. And so anyway, just be prayer for my teeth situation. My eye thing went really well. Even for my age, I'm actually about the same prescription as last year. Woohoo! Stabilized at my age. But yeah, they have to dilate you at a certain age every year just to make sure. But luckily, I'm okay. I checked out really good, so thank you, Jesus. So that's just another appointment done. This summer, it's just going to be all medical, dental, probably till August or something. So like I said, I think I told you this in previous videos that it's going to be like this some weeks. So that I say I just wouldn't show my face, you know. So that's right. I'm really excited about Thursday getting back to the dentist, believe it or not, and getting my permanent teeth put in on the front. Woohoo! Top row. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. And I hope you guys all had a great thoughtful Memorial weekend. Our family and I, we went to Gettysburg, and that was really nice. And I got a tan. I can see my hands. Woohoo! My arms. So yeah, we did a hike. We actually hiked a little bit. So yeah, whew. Great news. I lost some weight. So yes, and I'm very much tan all weekend. We did run too, so out on the track. So you can see my arms are definitely got a lot of sun this weekend. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. All right, well, let's get started because it's all about beauty. Woohoo! My favorite topic. All right, so I only did one verse of Esther because it's beauty, because the next section has more to do with what happens after that. So I try to group them together. So if it's only one verse of Esther, then I do something else to support my thought here. So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to read it. Verse 12. Before each young woman was taken to the king's bed, she was given the prescribed 12 months of beauty treatments. 6 months with oil of myrrh, followed by 6 months with special perfumes and ointments. All right, so what I'm going to talk about here is the 12 months of beauty treatments. Now, where I come from, I think that's awesome. It's a free deal, right? Okay, beauty treatments for free for a whole year? You know, what's the big deal? I love getting my toenails done. Of course, I do that because I've got an ingrown toenail. Ooh, you saw me. Oh, well, I'm wearing my sunglasses. I'm protecting my eyes right now from the bright light. So, anyway, let's see. I love getting my toenails done, and I can imagine, I bet they had, you know, nails, hair, makeup, that's just my guess, jewelry, that's a guess, you know, but 12 months, you know, I'm sure a lot is happening. But I love that they do oil. For me, I love to, you know, after my bath or shower, I put on the fragrance-free lotion. I love cosmetics. Now, that's actually my first love is cosmetics, okay? So, skincare is also part of that. I love putting on lotions and stuff. So, when I saw this, I'm like, that's awesome. I'd be doing that. Perfumes and ointments, oils, to me, that's lotions. You know, ointments, that's a lotion. Definitely, yeah. And that should be, truthfully, I wanted to add, didn't want you guys to see my my weird self right now. I was thinking, you know, perfumes, ointments, you know, they should be doing that more than just 12 months. And, you know, don't get me started on cosmetics. Okay, I'll stop philosophizing because, you know, I can go on and on. I love makeup stuff. I've loved cosmetics since I was 5 years old. I remember my first one was a Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, and she had like was a tiny little jar of lotion and something else, some type of oil. I just loved it. And I've been into cosmetics ever since, skincare, makeup. But anyway, all right, so that's me. So I think this is wonderful. Now, when I was doing this class in person, I had some students be like, why does she have to get beautiful for a man, And I know that, there's some feminists that are really concerned about that, Well, okay, let me answer it right here. Right here with the story of David, King David, and what happened to him. He's got a long story, but this is one little piece of it. So let me read this to you. This is out of 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 2. Late one afternoon, after his midday rest, David got out of bed and was walking on the roof of his palace. As he looked out over the city, he noticed a woman of unusual beauty taking a bath. Now, this is the answer to anyone saying, why do you have to get, dressed up or even looking good? Okay, so I guess since she was in a bath, she probably didn't have her makeup on or anything like that. So they said unusual beauty. So I'm assuming natural beauty or whatever, but she had some kind of beauty. Now, notice here, he noticed a woman. Now, let's, take this out for a second and say, well, what if she was unattractive? Would he have noticed her? I think not. Unless, of course, then it could also be argued, well, she was taking a bath on the roof, of her house. Yeah. And in a city, it's not like she lived out in the country where no one would see her. She's in a city taking a bath on the roof. I mean, wow. Now, it didn't say, was there like a fence around that part of the roof, or maybe it was private and maybe he was spying on her? There is that. There could have been that. We'll give her a little. But since it didn't say that, I'm going to assume she's out in front of, God and everyone else taking a bath. That's right there is always been suspicious because they're always trying to blame David. Oh, he's a sinner. Blah, blah. No, he's not. I mean, I don't want to make a judgment. I don't think, if anything, they're both to blame because, why is she taking a bath out on her roof? Okay, but anyway, we won't get into that too much. What I really want you to see is he noticed a woman of beauty. Nothing about, he noticed an unattractive woman. No, unusual beauty. So, to answer this question of, why did Esther and any of the girls have to go get a year's worth of free beauty treatments on the palace's dime, of course? Why did that have to happen before going to the king's bed? Because does the king want to look at a woman who's not beautiful? I think not. Otherwise, that's why he's like, hey, charge it to the king's account, bring in all the, nail people, hair people, the beauty, what do they call it now? Glam squad, or the glamour team, because, you gotta look right. You gotta make the package attractive. Now, people say there's more to beauty than, and that's true. I totally agree with that. I do think the beauty is actually, you got to be a nice person. What did the king learn about Vashti? She was beauty on the outside, but there's nothing in there. So, and he got to Esther. But the difference is Esther here, we did get her beauty treatments, but as we're going to find out shortly, it's what she's got some in her inside, in her heart, and in her mind. She was a very smart chick. So Esther had it all going on. She was smart. She was attractive. She was the whole package and strong. So, so I think that's a great thing. I really think beauty's good. But the point here is, if you want to get noticed, you're going to have to look good. And I know that's hard for people to hear because people are like, oh, I don't want to wear makeup. And, okay, well, then you're probably not going to get noticed, and if you're comfortable with that, okay. But, if you want to play the game, you're going to have to get noticed. You want to get noticed, you're going to have to get beautiful. No other way else I can say that. And we see this in all the movies, time for a makeover. So, all right, guys. Thanks for bearing with me here on this. Like I said, some weeks are gonna be a little tough with all my medical stuff going on, but that's all right. I'm hoping that, speaking of beauty, I'm hoping that I'm gonna emerge from my cocoon with everything just looking great. And I'll be sparkling, that my teeth are gonna be shining. You know, you guys just have no idea how God has blessed me to be able to get this project done with my teeth, because it's been a lifelong thing for me. So anyway, thanks much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. I love y'all, and take care. All right.